Hello again, everyone. It's Vince Vora from TradeWinds.com, and this is our update for June 12th, 2017. Let's take a quick look at today's markets. Well, we saw a bit more red across the board for equities today as tech stocks took another hit today. The Dow finished lower by 36 points, while the S&P was down once again about 2 points or so. The Nasdaq finished lower by 32. It was much lower in the day. Some of those tech stocks did recover most of their loss by the end of the day, and the Russell was down another 2.5 points today. Bonds pretty flat by the end of the day, down about 4 cents, while gold lost about 3 points today. Now, a couple of interesting things. Number one, well, let's show some of those tech stocks, starting with Apple here. As you can see, certainly finished the day significantly lower, down almost 3.5 points here. But was much lower earlier in the session and made most of it back. If we look at Facebook, for example, there you go, long tail there. So, battled hard to get back up once again on higher than average volume. If we look at Amazon here, again, we were much lower in the session before bouncing nicely. Let's look at Google. And there it is, another comeback. So, all in all, not as damaging a day as we saw on Friday, that's for sure. Now, the other chart to look at is the VIX. And the VIX last week on Friday hit a 24-year low intraday, down to 937 before bouncing. Today bounced again. So actually with today's bounce, at its high of the day, we were at a 3-week high. So quite a swing there. We'll see what happens over the next couple of days. Now, another chart to keep an eye on is the dollar. The dollar index. The US dollar has been, getting hit pretty hard here. Still has strong momentum to the downside, and is right at that point here where it's shortable. That's for sure. We got a nice orderly pullback, and now we're getting rejected back at that downward sloping 20. If you look at it against the CAD, ouch, big drop today. So a couple of different ways you can trade the dollar. Number one, you can pair it against different currencies like the CAD, or you can play the ETFs. UUP, and you can, excuse me, is the bullish fund for the dollar, mimics the dollar index chart almost identically here, and then UDN for US dollar down trades in the opposite direction. So if you don't like to short and you like to go long, but you still want to bet on the dollar going lower, then UDN would be your play here. And as you can see, you've got a nice strong momentum to the upside. You're coming off a nice orderly pullback, and now you're getting a bounce once again. So I would expect the dollar to continue moving lower in the near term, but to find some support not too far from where we are now for a bit of a bounce. But we'll continue following that and stay on top of it. But that's about it for now. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you on our next update.